welcome to Conversations with Nicole. My guests today are Niah Joye, operator of Niah's Lemonade Stand, her mother, Nicole Woodham, and her grandmother, Sharon Woodham, all from Bennettsville, South Carolina. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
I'm so happy to have all of you with me today. Niah, you are just receiving such praise in the Pee Dee community for your efforts to help others. You're showing great acts of kindness with your lemonade stand. Share with me how your first lemonade stand became a reality.
I've always wanted to do a lemonade stand, and Miss Wendy surprised me, and she set up a lemonade stand for me.
And that was at your first event for an event for the Pee Dee Coalition. Is that correct?
Yes.
So that was a surprise that she set that up for you. So how did that make you feel?
Excited.
And why did you want to do a lemonade stand? What about that was appealing to you?
At first, I wanted to raise my own money so I can buy my own things.
True.
Well, that's a good way. At least you were going to work. Well, then what happened once you set it up at the Pee Dee Coalition event? What happened then?
Miss Wendy told me that we are going to do it for a cause.
And how did that make you feel?
I was happy and excited.
Did you think that maybe I'll get toys later, but I'll do something good with this fundraiser event and help others?
Yes.
It's a sign of character. I bet you learned that from your mom and your grandmother.
Did you?
And Nicole, I am sure that as a mother, this has to warm your heart to know that your daughter wants to help others.
Yes, it does. At first, she was making signs at home saying free lemonade or lemonade for 25 cents. And she started coming to my mom's job doing it. And that's how Miss Wendy surprised her. So it was exciting to know like her dream really came true.
And Miss Wendy works at the Pee Dee Coalition along with you, Sharon. So for folks that don't know about the Pee Dee Coalition, tell them what you do and how you help others.
So my position here at the Pee Dee Coalition is the parent director. And what I do is we are a nonprofit organization. It was established in 1986. So, and I've been here for about maybe more than 16 years. Yeah. And my position here is to serve parents who have lost their children, maybe to some type of abuse. So I facilitate a 12-week parenting class that they have to attend and to receive a certificate when they complete it. And also, as it relates to children, I facilitate the Talk About Touch class, where I give children the opportunity to learn how to recognize, how to resist, and report if they've been touched inappropriately.
Well, thank goodness those lessons are being taught. And so as a whole, though, the Pee Dee Coalition Against Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault is a nonprofit that helps women of abuse, men of abuse, and definitely children of abuse, and gives them resources and help that they need during times of crisis. I've worked with all of you throughout the years, so I know the good work that is taking place at the Pee Dee Coalition. So thank you for what you are doing to help others that often can't help themselves and need you. And so Niah, that means you're helping people that often can't help themselves. And during your first fundraiser, by the time it was all over, how much money had you raised for the Pee Dee Coalition?
Over $100.
Over 100? Maybe, I think you raised more than that.
The first one, after all of the donations came in, the first one was like over 200, remember? And how much was the second one?
Over 500.
And what about the last one?
Over 1,000.
Wow, that's so exciting. What did that feel like to know you had raised that much money with your lemonade stand?
Exciting.
Why was it so exciting? What all happened that day? Who all did you see?
Oh, tell me.
Everybody that day.
Police officers, 3 fire trucks.
Did they drive their fire truck to your lemonade stand?
Mhm.
And what about, and tell her about the scholarship.
What about Northeastern Technical College? What did they do?
Wow,
I
tell
got
me.
a scholarship.
How much? How much was the scholarship from Eastern Technical College? $500.
$500.
No way. A scholarship?
Yes, Northeastern Technical College gave her a scholarship that she can use when she starts 9th grade for dual enrollment for her being a good citizen.
Niah, that's amazing. Congratulations. Well deserved. So,
Thank you.
that just goes to show me that people are always watching what we're doing, and people in the Bennettsville area and beyond are watching what you're doing, Niah, and you're being rewarded for being a good citizen and giving back. How does that make you feel?
Happy.
And mom and grandma, how does that make you feel?
It makes us
Proud.
feel good.
Yes.
So it just seems to me that there are some life lessons that are going on within your home that have led Niah to have a giving heart. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I think it's based on, it has a lot to do with our religious background. Niah's grandfather and I, we pastor a church. And so we're always giving to people encouraging words or whatever other assistance we can find. And Niah developed a lot of that characteristic, that trait of loving and caring for other people, and especially children. Because her first lemonade stand, I think it was a stand with Niah. Was that the title of it? Taking a stand with Niah, standing with Niah. I can't remember Miss Wendy Woods, who I cannot take all the credit. She helps form these events for Niah.
Very good.
And the entire community donates from the decorations, the lemonade.
Yes.
Everybody tells somebody. It was a rescue squad. Everybody in the community comes. They stop at the courthouse and come down to take pictures with her. It's just a big day. And then the second lemonade stand, it rained, and she was waving down cars, and they were still stopping and giving money. So it's just heartwarming that the community does support her. The library,
Councilman,
everybody.
it's a community event.
Yes, I love what I'm hearing, oftentimes in a world
And the mayor.
And the mayor.
The mayor, good. We're glad the mayor came. That's wonderful. In a time where we often hear sad things in our world, it is refreshing. It's encouraging. It helps us to know that there are good things happening in the world. And Niah, you are that good thing. You are making a difference. Listen, when is your next lemonade stand? What's on the horizon? What's the future?
What's coming up next?
The last one was for child abuse. What's the next one for?
October.
Yes, tell her.
The next domestic violence.
That'll be coming up in October.
So you know what I thought was exciting, Nicole? I think it was the first one or the second one. Niah wanted to do it all. She was signing the cars down, coming back, sanitizing her hand, putting the gloves on, pouring the lemonade, handing them the envelopes to put their donations in, and then getting back out there signing cars down again. So it's fun for her.
It is. You are a smart young lady with a bright future, and your mom just is finishing up nursing school. So clearly, lots of smarts in the family.
Yes.
And Sharon, I know as a grandmother, here you see your daughter doing so well, her daughter, your granddaughter doing so well. Talk about what that means to you and how you feel about that.
Well, it makes me feel really good because at their age, I didn't see that for myself. And I just being here a part of the coalition and serving other people, and then to see that my children are following that same my footsteps, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
To know that, and even them knowing all of the things that I teach to them at home, and they often have to remind me, Ma, you're not at work. Ma, I'm not your parent. I'm not. So, you know, it makes me feel really good to know that they see something based on my experiences.
Sure.
It's like it's natural to them.
Seems like it, very much so. And that's wonderful. That's a wonderful trait to have. So Niah, do you talk to your friends about what you're doing? And are they encouraged to maybe do something similar because they see you as such a great example? Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. What do you say to you?
She did tell some of her classmates, and they did come down because it was during spring break. So this time it was during spring break. So some of her classmates did come and receive lemonade from her.
Well, I would say if I could encourage you, keep doing what you're doing because you're making the world a better place and you're setting an example for others who oftentimes they might not have a mom and grandmother to show them how to love and care for other people. So you're making a big difference, I'm sure, in ways you can't even imagine at your young age.
Thank you.
For that, let's go ahead and let folks know you take donations throughout the year and they can mail you a check or they can use the Cash App. So do you want to share that information? Like,
The Cash App right now is titled Niah's Lemonade. It has a picture of her with the lemonade shirt on, and it is $ lowercase NISHA capital BUTTERFLY. She can also receive a check by mail titled Niah Joye, and
The address is 1241 McQuaig Farm Road, Bennettsville, South Carolina, 29512.
perfect. And all of the donations, go 100% to the Pee Dee Coalition, correct?
They are going to the Pee Dee Coalition.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, Niah, anything else you want to share with me about your lemonade stand and why it's so special to you?
Because I get to help others.
Well said. Perfectly said. Mom and Grandma, any final thoughts from you?
no, we just hope you get to come to the next lemonade stand.
Well, you'll have to let me know when it is, and if I am in the Bennettsville area, I will definitely make it a priority to stop by and see.
All right.
Niah, it has been a real treat to tell my viewers and followers the great things that you're doing in your community. I hope that you always have that giving heart because you'll be blessed beyond measure by doing so.
Thank you.
So, Nicole, I have one other special thanks to Debbie Barrett, who made the initial contact to you.
Well, you're very sweet. And I thank her too for letting me know because otherwise I would have never known about how great you are, Niah.
Thank you.
And showcasing you has been a real treat. I just hope that by folks seeing you and hearing your story, they will be inspired to give back too, because I know 100% when we care about others, we make a difference in the world, and you're making a big difference.
Awesome, Niah.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today.
And thank you for having us.
Yes, and that's going to do it for this edition of Conversations with Nicole. Until I see you again, I hope you have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.